what's up, everybody? Lex the betrothed? Yes, because he, believe it or not, if you check his Twitter, he was on the roof having firemen come in and out all day long yesterday. That was his bachelor party. Look, I trust him. That's okay. He gets his last hurrah. I am not actually engaged to her. I am engaged to Lex.
Don't know how people went this long without knowing this, but there you go. Surprise!
Man.
It all comes out in the end.
Comes out and comes in. Unfortunately, we can't have children. Also, I found this. No, babe. I found this shirt that I forgot that I even owned. The bullshit machine. Which means that all that with Lex is completely true. Anyway, Malty and Miss Malty here. Appreciate y'all coming in. We've got a big show planned for everybody. Everybody who is at MegaCon. So happy that y'all got there safely. So happy that all the things that I'm seeing is that y'all had a great time, including Miss Deborah. Apparently, she had a great time, but she may have talked some shit to a stone pillar.
Yeah, the pillar didn't have a great time. That's for damn sure. Neither did the furries.
Did you watch it happen?
Lex doesn't even know about this.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
It was like looking at seeing a train wreck or a dumpster fire in slow motion, and you just watching it unfold in like slow and fast time, and yeah, you just can't look away from it.
Was she running?
Well, no. So here's the thing.
He was trying to do the force push at first, because like I said, it's like I told Malty earlier, because about the incident in Dallas last year where she kicked 50 furries down a flight of steps and one, fell swoop and broke her toe or something. Well, this time, she was like really drunk. And she said, you know what? Fuck these furries. I'm going to take out 100 of these motherfuckers. She's down there like headbutting like all these furries and shit. And she does this like Samson and Delilah thing where she's like, I'm going to headbutt this motherfucking pillar and bring the whole parking garage on the encampment of furries. And it was glorious. She just like headbutted it. And I think the pillar cracked and then the parking garage, just that part just collapsed on it. So Deborah Perkins, if you're watching, thank you for your service.
Or she could have been trying to get to Hogwarts.
Perhaps.
Well, she was also mud wrestling too. That was the other theory.
Perhaps I have judged her too harshly in the past.
I think I did. Did I text her or did I text you, John, about, I was like, oh, okay, so you were responsible for the first underground bombing of the World Trade Center.
Yeah, she was, you texted her. She was right next to me at the bar. Yeah. It should say Deborah Pillar Killer
Deborah,
Perkins.
Okay, all jokes aside, are you okay? Is that Taylor?
John,
is that...
really?
John.
Hey, the truth is out there. I mean, somebody had to tell the lore, of what actually happened.
The Lord fucking knows. John, listen. I told you at dinner, don't call me that.
Well, Miss Deborah, you need to go one letter up because he was talking about lore, Lore.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah, see now.
It might have affected her hearing too. I think.
Listen, I can at least kind of open it now. I couldn't open it this morning at all. I've never been live with no makeup on, but I think I got enough eye makeup on over here to make up for it.
I didn't see the side of your head whenever.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
In that you sent me when we
my
talked
hair
earlier,
was stuck. The blood was like running, and my hair was all stuck in it. And we're in Denny's last night eating, and I looked like they picked me up off the street or something. I don't know, but yeah.
It makes you feel better. John always looks like he just got picked up off the street.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The girls love me.
Everyone needs to be in that position at one point or another. Get picked up off the street.
Right. Well, last year at the MegaCon, I broke my toe and sprained my whole foot. This year, I have a black eye So I'm probably done with MegaCons. I don't. That's Taylor just laughing. I know. Oh my God.
She's looking at the chat. I can tell.
Uh,
Tay, get on if you want to.
You want to? You want the link?
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
good.
No.
No, she can just come on your camera because not come on your
Oh,
camera.
come over here. You can sit with
Oh
me.
shit!
Oh, God, that requires me to get up.
I know.
Ah,
I didn't realize it was that kind of show. Hold up.
It'll be dropped more than 2 times. We are completely ready to get absolutely plastered.
The bar's downstairs.
Oh well.
It's definitely don't move.
I should have brought.
I'm
my
like,
flask.
whew. Well, I did have 2 drinks at dinner, but
I had 3.
yeah.
oh.
You don't. You
Good
don't have
type
any-
on.
you
Say
don't have
hi.
any-
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't think you've
She's-
been introduced to
Well,
the
you
world yet.
No, maybe not.
No, I don't think
I think-
so.
No,
I
it's
don't know. I would have jump on.
He was
the-
on the when we
Thursday.
crashed the stream the other day at the bar.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah,
I
when
don't
you
remember.
were derailing the
I
stream. I had
remember
a whole
that. It's
pack.
hard to get us in here. I'm on my phone, so it's kind of hard.
Mhm.
And
That's
look
what
at
she
John
said.
all
I know,
settled
that's-
back.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Mm.
I
You-
see there's
She did-
toilet paper back there.
Mhm.
Oh
Not
my
as
God.
big.
Big of a roll.
Shut the fuck up, John. You seriously? Oh my God. John
You
is
didn't think he
John.
could
Yep,
resist,
that's
did
it.
you?
You should
That's
call the
toilet
front
paper.
desk and ask for like
It's
10
not as
rolls.
big as the other one. That's what she said.
That is what she said. You're right about that.
When she's talking to the other guy.
That's
No.
that's,
How big
that's
is
when she
John's?
got away from the blacks.
She was talking about you, John. Talking about you.
You
Anyway.
cheated and had some moonshine, Billy. Wait, what? Cheated on what? Lent? I thought you said you gave up something else for Lent. Don't know. You can have moonshine all you want.
I'm having
I
the
almost
roughest time during Lent right now. We gave up candy and
we gave it all desserts.
yes, and I have low blood sugar. So we have we have candy products, but I can't have them.
What's
Oh,
up,
that's so
Lieutenant?
good. That's so good. You guys are good. You're supposed to give up something you really like too. Like for me to give up sushi would not be a thing.
Yeah, so wine or whiskey.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I couldn't, no.
Yeah, I don't see her doing that.
No.
Let's not
That could
carry away.
cause
Let's
medical
not get carried away.
problems.
But we all gave up alcohol for Lent.
That would
She was
cause
gonna try
medical
to-
problems.
That is never going to happen because I'd be setting myself up to fail.
Yeah.
See,
And,
she was trying to give up taking out furries, but her blood lust.
I don't know. Well,
This right here's the result.
she was proven wrong because I told her that Jer Bear is not actually gay and that Ryan Kennel is actually a good person. And then she met him in real life and realized I was correct. So she's like, well, Ryan hates furries. I'm going to take out all the furries.
That's true. That's it. Yeah.
A noble
Now, when
cause.
I first met your Jer Bear, I told him, I said, Malty always is saying you're gay. And you know what? I don't think you're gay at all. He goes, you're staying with me the rest of the day to
I
prove
told him that personally.
I
I
know.
have met him before.
No. Anyway.
He knows that. He likes it.
Oh, he's a good guy. Yeah. And oh my gosh, Jay and X-Wing were so decked out in pirate suit, like decked out, not
yeah,
homemade
they
looking
did.
shit, like decked out. And
Yeah.
Risk It
Nope.
was all decked out. too.
And Wicked Virtue from that
Yes.
picture you sent me. Wicked was in there, and then Eric
Yeah.
Hodgson was in there.
Yes.
That's the
Yep.
illustrator for
Yeah.
Daughter's Revenge. I still haven't gotten my.
Oh, let me see if that can we show that?
You might be able to
I
get
don't
that
know
in
if you
there.
can see that. Can you see it?
Yeah, we could see it.
Make it
Isn't
big.
that cute? They were
Make
decked
her
out.
large. That's Tay with Jay on the left.
Yeah.
Things on the right. Eric Hodgson standing behind her.
Yeah.
And of
Oh
course,
my God.
John Ambler was there.
He was there somewhere.
Well, he had
Uh-huh.
to drive her home after she took out all those furries.
Yeah, I
My
was the
God.
getaway driver.
That
guess
was
the
much
Nicky
more
accomplice.
painful than this. That was much more painful than this. I've never had a a black eye before, and I went, oh, that's what it does. It kind of moves around because see, it's coming down here,
So
and
that's called the magic of gravity.
it wasn't doing that last night.
You know what? Miss Malty has never had a black guy either, and that's why I'm marrying her.
Wait a minute, I thought you were marrying Lex.
We're gonna be Mormon.
Lex is
He's not gonna be Catholic anymore. Apparently, we're not gonna be Protestant. We're all
he's gonna be a sister
Mormonism.
wife or something.
Yeah, he's the sister.
The sis.
The dynamics of
wife.
this.
Yeah,
The dynamics of
he's
this
gonna
get
switch
weirder
off
by the
between
second.
bedrooms every other night.
Well,
So-
sometimes during the day. Lex, what were you saying?
I
It's
was
either
just saying
bone in or bone
the
out.
the family dynamics here are confusing. Don't stress yourself trying to figure it out.
No.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Lex, I'll
Look at
say
our
it
roof.
for
We know
you.
he's gonna go up there.
The only thing getting stressed is Uranus.
We have to drink. Drink. She dropped the phone. Drink.
All right, I'm gonna smoke.
I just killed my drink.
She's smoking that good.
I wish. I mean,
How-
oh my gosh.
How good is it?
Okay, so she'll give us a kid, but then at the end of the night,
Lex will
you
give
know
you
where
a
I'm
little
coming,
shit.
buddy.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Okay,
Lex is
I'm
the
gonna
one that
go
started
lie
this.
down.
Lex started this on Twitter today. I wasn't even gonna go that route.
Oh my goodness.
Can I
It's
make
like a
Ooh.
surprise proposal or something. That's so romantic.
I don't know why that's so highlighted.
I'm so happy for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm
You know,
not
I
happy.
don't feel joy in your voice.
I'm sure you'll feel joy later.
John, when you get to the wedding,
Not in your
you
voice,
stand up
though,
and
but-
reject the wedding.
Yeah, probably in your throat.
Oh
Goodness
John.
gracious.
Okay, I can't tonight, John. I can't.
But you can.
We have to leave in the morning at 7. You know, I'm not a morning person, so I'm
Just
about to
pre-
finish packing.
Just pretend that this show is a furry.
Mhm.
You can power through.
There we have it. See, that's what she does to furries.
Drink.
Telling you,
Bye,
you
guys.
furries.
Love you.
Love you, Miss Deborah. Y'all get home safely.
Good night.
See you. Take
Okay, thanks. Bye,
Bye.
John
Bye.
and Lex.
care. Keep the
Bye.
stream up. Keep the stream up.
Run while you can.
Abandon all hope, all ye who enter here.
Is that
You know-
the tattoo the tramp stamp on Lex's ass?
What? I'm not telling you. I don't kiss and tell. Also, you know for a damn fact that Taylor was the one that actually ended. She actually ended and left the studio because Miss
go.
Deborah didn't know.
She didn't know.
She only has one eye right now.
You're glad you're a dad now. I'm glad you're a dad too. Don't smack him around with your hands. Do it with a belt.
Words to
Man,
live
is
by.
that thing?
It's
Yes.
in here, but I'm sweating.
Hey, it teaches folks you need. I'm a big believer in corporal punishment.
Yeah, he is.
But when you give pow pows, you keep it to 3.
I also taught him
Never
the word
go,
pow pow.
never go over 3, because you don't want to like let your anger get out of control. So you sit them down, you let them know what their mistake was, how they fucked up, and 3 spanks, and then you stop, and then you sit there and hold them, and you tell them like you understand again why, because you have to. You have to verbally bludgeon it into the kid's head.
Really, you never stopped at 3 with me.
Well,
But
that's was
so much
inside
for no
you.
kiss and tell.
Yeah.
that was because I was inside you and you asked for more.
That involves
If
another
they ask for
story.
more, if your kids ask for more spankings, then oh my goodness,
Move
we're
on.
Let me
getting
stop you right there.
yeah, well, we're
Move
no,
on.
Oh,
yeah, okay. That's how we're gonna raise our kids. No timeout. They're not gonna have a fucking tablet or a
move
phone in their hand till they're like fucking 13, 14. Or when they're playing sports and they need to get picked up from.
Move on, baby.
Okay, we're done. So, who sucked something out of the room but not out of my dick? This girl.
Oh.
You told me to move on. Of course, I have to make a joke. I can't point at Lex because he just gave Skittles.
Taste the rainbow, bitches.
Taste
the
rainbow.
Yeah.
See, it sounds so gay when you say it.
Yeah, because he actually expects it to happen.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, Billy. Obviously we're not going to go back into that, but talk about it. You get the punishment, and then you talk about it again, and you calm them down, and then reintroduce into society, just so people know how to act. That's the way that I was raised. That's the way that I'm doing. What you need, babe? You're leaving. Yeah. Oh, she's leaving. Lex, it's just.
I think we're alone now.
Oh, oh my. Yeah, Lex.
Huh? Yeah. What?
Who has cops in the background?
I didn't do it.
100% John.
They probably ran my plates after last night, after Deborah did her thing, because I'm the accomplice and the getaway driver. So there might be a shootout, but it'll be all right.
All right. So now that it's just us guys. Yeah. Just want you to slide them box of shorts off.
Oh yeah, this is what people tune in to watch.
Slide right in there. Oh,
yeah. we gained a viewer by doing that.
Gonna squeeze a cream out like a Twinkie. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Boston cream pie. Come get your fill. Gonna feel.
I motion that you never speak again, John Ambler.
I think he got
the world would be a better place.
I think he got wet a little bit.
Wet where?
No telling, man. I mean,
does your booty hole sweat?
It probably does. He's probably thinking about you, bending him over. Honeymoon night.
Don't worry. Nobody's actually gay. Except for Lex.
Yes.
That's why I'm marrying him. It's just as a courtesy for a friend.
I'm not sure that's normally what people do as just like a nice gesture, but
it is okay. Y'all, do y'all want to get serious? You want to start with something that is actually, let's get Lex mad.
Oh boy.
Let's go into our first article where I believe, oh my gosh, I have so many tabs. Something that Lex is probably going to get a little bit irritated at.
Is it anything to do with John Ambler?
No, we're starting out with Lord of the Rings. Something that Lex and I love. Both books and films. What do you need?
Oh, something you love even more than me.
Oh, everybody loves everything more than you.
Yeah.
See? My future husband just confirmed it. So, we stick together as a team. Where to start reading The Lord of the Rings, a complete guide to Tolkien's books. Now, this comes from movieweb.com. So, I can tell we're not going to agree with everything they say. And that's why I wanted to say I would have done this yesterday, but I wanted to save this for Lex on the Sunday one because he is a huge Tolkienophile. It's finally happened. You've reached the end of the line when it comes to being a diehard fan. You've reached the end of the line. This did come out yesterday, March 21st. You finally reached the end of the line. We've had the Hobbit films for years now. And we've had the books since the fucking 50s. You've watched each one of Peter Jackson's adaptations of J.R.R. Tolkien's beloved fantasy novels so many times that you can recite each line of dialogue by heart. Yep.
Correct.
And act out whole scenes at parties upon request. Yep. You've gone on Reddit and well, we haven't gone on Reddit because that's for faggots. And argue with other online Oh my gosh, and this is where it gets gay. Other hobbits and elves. So he's talking about LARPing, and I just lost all fervor for this. About which Lord of the Rings quote is the best one out of the lot. But now you have nothing to do but twiddle your thumbs until the upcoming spinoff finally drops something in the future. There's only so much you can do with a small trickle of casting and rumors. Or is there? The solution is simple: the books. All right, we have to
try reading. That's basically what this is. Ooh, try reading.
You know the last time they did the last time they did something with something that J.R.R. Tolkien actually wrote in the books, the Silmarillion and the appendices. You know what they produced out of that? Rings of Power. And they even took that, flipped it on its face, and like gave it the nigga flip.
I enjoy that this article so far seems to like think that it's rediscovered some new idea that no one's ever thought of before called reading a book. It feels so like smug and like self-congratulatory, but you're not saying anything profound whatsoever here.
Not in any way whatsoever. John, you interject. Even if you interrupt me at any time, I will stop talking.
I got nothing.
Maybe we should answer this question. Which Lord of the Ring quote is the best one out of the lot? I would ask you, Lex, of the movies, what is your favorite moment in Lord of the Rings?
From the films, that is a tough question. There are so many just hands down outstanding scenes that it's like difficult to pick, but I think my favorite moment has to be the last charge of the Rohirrim at the Battle of Pelennor Fields.
Death!
Right. Yeah, with that, I think Theoden's little pep talk there is unbeatable. That's a scene that no matter how many times I watch those films, and I watch them at least once a year, never fail to get like actual goosebumps during that scene because it's just that good.
Mine, I can't pick. There's two that I can't pick between. Number one, I would pick it as number one, is Boromir's death in Fellowship of the Ring. Whenever because he was tempted by the ring, and how Denethor, if you watch the extended version, which is the only version you should watch, you see later that Denethor basically sent him on this mission to bring the ring back. And then you found out that he's actually a good man. And then as he dies, realizing his faults and then trying his best to save the hobbits, and then he ends up dying. And then what he says to Aragorn in that point. And then if I had to give a second place, I would probably say the little speech that Gandalf gives to Pippin in Return of the King. Whenever Pippin's asking about death and what it's like. Those are my favorite points of those films. Obviously, I love them all, but
worthy causes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
There are also some memes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a ton of memes.
John, have you ever had a thought in your life?
Sometimes I wish I didn't.
I think we all agree with that.
Wish that.
I think the world will be happier now that you have a microphone that you didn't have those thoughts.
Yep.
What was
So tell
yeah,
me,
yeah.
what is this reading guide going to try and recommend here?
All right. Well, reading again. Understandably, this may seem like a daunting task even to book lovers. Well, we grew up with these things. Tolkien's fictive, you could have just said fictitious, universe of Middle Earth and the lands beyond were and are vast, comprised of made up. That's what fiction is, you dumb bitch. Thank you, John, for that. Don't worry, I heard it. Fully comprehensive languages and extensive history and lore, because he actually knew what he was talking about. Wasn't just making it up for, the tide of the times. And then we're talking about Chris. What the fuck is the point of this article?
Hey, do you like Lord of the Rings? Have you ever tried reading the books?
Have you ever tried reading the books? Because they've been out for like fucking 70 years.
Oh, who would have ever thought of such a thing?
I'm shocked.
Why? Takes the lore to an advanced level. Yes, it does.
Straight
Because it's
into
more
the stinker.
backstory.
Backstory, all right.
We won't sugarcoat it. Tackling the Silmarillion is definitely a departure from more streamlined fare like The Hobbit, because The Hobbit was literally, it was sold as a children's book.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, shock. You mean the kids' book is easier to read than an encyclopedia?
You might even argue it makes the trilogy feel like a beach read. So you can just read it and color in the pages. You fucking queer. If you're looking for a fully immersive experience, oh my gosh, The Hobbit is so immersive, you don't even realize what you're talking about. This motherfucker. Okay, I should probably stop cussing, or try to stop cussing. Better yet, fans of the movie will, regardless, be in for a treat, as Jack said, included at least 11 wrestlers. What the fuck are you talking? All right.
It's just to read. It's literally...
Just read it. There you go. Just read it. Don't read the Chris Tolkien ones. Read what Professor John Rawld Tolkien. Yes, and Beren and Luthien were basically mirrored in Aragorn. I am getting angry. I'm sorry I didn't read this beforehand.
It's just an article about, hey, do you like Lord of the Rings?
The tombstone of J.R.R. Tolkien's wife is Luthien. It says it because he wrote that story based on their romance. I'm trying not to use racial slurs. It's going to be hard.
That's what she said.
What a dumb
The story of Beren and Luthien is literally about J.R.R. Tolkien and his wife. Goodness gracious.
Hey, you want to read something retarded? Read this article.
Potatoes. Well, that's why it comes off of Movie Web. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I needed something to lift my spirits after seeing that absolute retardation.
I don't understand why that article exists.
I don't either. It's almost like a BuzzFeed of entertainment news. So we just need to put something out today. So here, let's just write a history of things, and someone gives one opinion, and most of the time that opinion is retarded as fuck.
BuzzFeed, more like Buzzkill.
But tis.
That's right.
Doom. Let me get this tab the fuck out the way.
Dum.
I hate you so
Perfect
much.
timing. It was perfect timing.
It just as a joke in Minecraft, I wish really violent harm on your player character.
On John? Or on
the
person that wrote that article?
Well,
he's probably
John,
texting Deborah right now to come down and do the headbutt thing to me, take me out.
Lex, hold on. hold on, baby. You don't.
Chill, baby. Daddy, chill.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah, you don't have to be worried about John. I am not into beards, and you don't have one.
Oh, I'm not worried about John.
That's what I'm saying. No jealousy in this relationship. I see you're not talking. Use your words. Use your words.
Take the dick out of your mouth and use your words.
Wait,
No.
you got a dick in your mouth? We're not together right now.
I thought you said there was no jealousy.
There's no jealousy about someone stealing me from you. I'm the top, bitch.
Well, to be fair, he's probably practicing on a cucumber so he can get his throat adjusted.
Yeah, it's bananas or, that Oscar Mayer wiener truck.
Eventually he'll move to an eggplant, but he's not ready for that.
Does anyone actually enjoy eggplants?
Fried up? Hell yeah. Or eggplant parmesan?
There are different ways of using them. Well, obviously, like higher tier chefs, there's different ways that we use them, but me personally, I'm just like, yeah, it's just something to throw in there. It's just more veg.
Yeah, and some people shove them up their ass, and I guess they enjoy them that way.
Yes, there are a lot of medical things that have come out as well about people where they got broken off inside.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They are pliable. They're not as hard as you think. What the fuck are we talking about? John, you get us down these routes, and then I just go with it because I just think logically about things and try to pepper in some jokes, and then you just take it crazy town. So let's actually do something. The next thing that we're going to talk about, it's going to be half goofy and then also half serious. So golly, I have so many tabs. I'm sure everybody has heard about this. The former FBI director, Robert Mueller, dies at 81, and Trump had a response. Posting on Truth Social, good, I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. Now, do you guys know about this?
It's the first time you know it.
I knew that he had died, and I saw I saw what the president said about it, but that's usually what I talk about on Monday nights, not Sundays.
Yeah, we're not going to stick on this for very long, but there's one part of one of these articles that I have pulled up that invokes Charlie Kirk's name. So that's why Charlie Kirk is on the thumbnail. But I want to make sure that my words are parsed in a way that is, not making fun of the dead, because I wouldn't have said that. Well, I jokingly might have said this about this person, but whenever we're talking, in all seriousness, I wouldn't have said what Trump did. However, there is a back and forth where you can both understand and also detest at the same time, even if you agree with the rest of the stuff that Trump does. Mueller led the FBI from 2001 to 2013, and later served as a special counsel investigating Russian interference in the 2016 election, which was proven to be false. He brought charges against multiple Trump associates during the Russia investigation, including former campaign chairman Paul Manafort. D-Day Cobra should be on the stream right now. I know about all of this stuff, and yes, it did happen, 15 years ago. When Trump was first trying to do this stuff, they were trying to do everything that they could to basically block him from getting in because he came out as a conservative. But here's the thing. He tried to prosecute Trump. Nothing stuck. And in actuality, whenever the files did come out, they found out that Trump was completely free and clear, and it was their side of the aisle that were doing it. And he was there only because Obama asked him to stay longer than his term. So he already broke the law doing that.
Obama.
Well, because Obama did it. Now, I am not in any way saying because he is a Vietnam veteran, sorry, excuse me. I am not saying that we disrespect his service to this country, but what we are saying is that sometimes you let politics get in the way. You let your own primary thoughts and reactions get in the way of what is actually true. And you hate somebody. TDS is real. And it's not only TDS, it's basically the other side of the aisle to conservatives. So like liberals, Democrats, progressives, whatever the fuck y'all want to call yourselves. I'm not even conservative. But that side of the aisle is so fucking vitriolic. They will literally put their life on the line to take the other one down. It's like, why don't we just talk? And people in the middle can talk and decide for themselves. I'm in the middle. I know which way I lean, but I don't ascribe to a specific party, and you shouldn't be treated like that. Why do we have to put labels and name tags on each other? It's gay as hell.
Because people like John really want to make sure that they're identified properly.
I'm not the one with the Skittles, so.
Lex, you and I are gay, so
very gay.
It's not a label. I feel it's more like a title and a name tag. And
it's a rank.
Top and bottom. Chain of command. Ooh, I shouldn't say change. That might get y'all riled up. Like, ooh.
Margaret, what's up? How you doing, lady? When I worked at a hospital, some guy came to the ER because he had an apple stuck up his backside.
Guess he wanted to squeal like a pig. He just shoved it in the wrong hole. I don't think he realized.
Well, apparently this guy stuck it in the right hole.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, if he's trying to make himself squeal like a pig. But wouldn't he like have one in his mouth and then one in his ass?
I don't know because where was
Lex? How does that work?
Pit? This may shock you, but this is not the type of stuff I'm into.
He prefers eggplants.
I feel like we've already established that's not true.
Oh, that's right. He's not ready for eggplants. He's gradually moving up or down or both.
Goodness gracious. Okay, there's more. Well, there's two more tabs that go with this story. So let's go ahead and see. Tim Pool. Tim
Stool. Simple.
Tim pulling his pud. Lord have mercy. Isn't he an atheist?
Probably.
Don't invoke the name. I think, well, hey, everyone can be saved, but Lord have mercy. Trump really did post this. Mueller has died and he was not a good man, but wow, Trump is brutal. So that is the most milquetoast fence sitting statement I can see. Do y'all not see that? He was not a good man.
I kind of want to go on Twitter now and go post oh my gosh, I can't believe he said this, and then say nothing else about it. Elaborate no further. That feels like it will be, people will want to read that.
Shit balls.
Whatever.
There we go. We're back to that.
Let's see. Lord of the Rings article was a waste.
You've already seen the next one.
This is a waste.
The acting. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. 2 years ago, the acting Attorney General asked me to serve as special counsel, and he created the special counsel's office. The appointment order directed the office to investigate Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. This included investigating any links or coordination between the Russian government and individuals associated with the Trump campaign. Good morning, everyone, and thank you.
Okay, so here's the thing about all this. Whenever Trump said this and he posted it on True Social, good, I'm glad he's dead. Here's one thing that y'all didn't realize, and it was in that earlier article. I know I kind of you'll be able to see it on the rewatch. He is named in the Epstein files. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. Robert Mueller is in the Epstein files. You know who isn't? Trump, because he was one of the first whistleblowers. And then sorry, go ahead, guys.
I was just gonna say it. Once upon a time, there was. It felt like you didn't have to weaponize everything to go after your political opponents, and the last 15 years have. I don't know. They've just been stupid about this.
You are correct. Apparently, there's something else I have. Okay, go ahead, brother.
And the guy's dead. There's no need to inordinately speak ill of the dead. So, yeah, Trump is being an ass about it, but that's not really a surprise. It's kind of what you expect. But I mean, just like, why? To what end? And why is this the news, by the way? That's really the thing for me. It's just like, hey, someone who has a tendency to be a jerk was a jerk and someone died? Oh, shocking. Why? What are you not telling me about? Because the only reason why this is notable and noteworthy at all is because they're trying not to tell you something else. I want to know what that's about, because this is just a waste of time. It is.
Yep. You are not wrong in any way, form, or fashion. But you also, okay, so think about it from a more layman standpoint. Okay. Well, YouTube can let us say it now. You have a daughter. Someone rapes them. And they get caught and gunned down by the police. Or yourself. Yeah, you're glad they're dead. Because they hurt people in the past. Especially, and in this case, I'm even taking it up a level. They hurt someone who is your blood, who they can't hurt anybody else. They can no longer hurt innocent people. Of course, you'd be happy about that. Prove me wrong. I mean, you're not a real man if in that little instance and scenario that I just spurted out, if that happened to your daughter or even your son, you would feel the exact same way. And we all know that Trump knows more than what he lets on. But he's also been against this stuff for fucking decades. You would feel the same way. It's just because you hate the person. You hate Donald J. Trump. You hate our president because it doesn't align with your ideals that you've been brainwashed into thinking. Now you're saying like, oh, well, that's not very sophisticated. It's like, fuck you.
It's rude, but who cares?
Sometimes a nigga's gotta be rude. Right or wrong? Where the fuck is John?
Wait, what?
Speak.
Oh, he hasn't frozen. He just doesn't move.
I need a damn cigarette after. John, what do you think about this? You don't have to give political beliefs. Just what do you think? John doesn't think.
You're asking a lot.
Okay, now we go to Harry Sisson.
I was just trying not to move and make you think I was frozen.
A fucking moron.
I'm so tired of him.
Harry Sisson, I stopped even like responding to him because I was like, this is rage bait. There's no way that anybody can be this retarded. I expect every Republican who is outraged at people for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death to immediately condemn Trump for saying, I'm glad he's dead about Robert Mueller. This is disgusting.
I expect him to go suck a dick.
Well, he probably does.
Yeah, on both ends.
Didn't he
constantly?
Didn't he actually get like outed as being kind of abusive towards women?
I believe so, but
Yes.
I don't have it set up, so I can't make that claim.
I am not saying I know that's for sure. Oh, hey, you've got Oh, what's his?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly, that's true. Oh, I was laughing at the. I've
What's
just
your name?
blanked on his name completely. Over on your who to follow section, Moshi Moan. That's YouTuber. I'll figure it out.
Moshi Moan. Okay, so it's an Asian girl, or it's just you whenever we're in the bedroom together.
In this context, it's he used to be known as Internet Aristocrat Matoker. Mr. Matoker. Mediker. There we go. It took me a couple of flights of stairs falling down there to get to there. Anyway, as you were, ignore me. I'm losing my mind.
I usually do.
Well, you can't lose it if you never had it, John.
That's right.
So
Modern
anyway,
problems require modern solutions.
Harry Sisson wanted to bring up Charlie Kirk and kind of besmirch him. So obviously, we made our own, not obituary, but our own like tribute. Whenever it happened, we talk about him and we always say, keep his name in your mouth because he was doing the Lord's work. So I just brought up something. He's trying to do what, hold on. Let me preface this in the right way. What Charlie Kirk was saying and what his whole basically MO was the exact opposite of what this government employee was doing, including trying to take down the other side. When Charlie was trying to talk to the other side, hey, let's come to agreement. Well, he was trying to push Russian information on, the people that his party didn't align with. So here is Charlie Kirk in action.
Create an unbalanced. Can you give me a definition of racism? A discrimination against a minority class of people in order to create an unbalance in the society.
Hold on. Is she fucking Professor X? Why is she holding her temples?
She's projecting.
You gotta try and keep the two brain cells kind of focused so that way they can spark off each other and a thought can happen. I think that's what's going on there.
She's holding her wig on.
She's playing Pong in her empty brain.
Also, opening line. To define race, you do not need to use the term minority to define racism. In fact, I have no idea why you would use the term minority to define racism. What does being a minority have to do with racism?
It doesn't.
But that's how she's defining it.
He will give her a lead and see where she takes it, and then this is how he responded to people.
Or a hierarchy based on something that is undetermined as of color, race, the color of your skin, or maybe even color of your skin.
Can
you be
determine that.
Racist against Asians? Yes.
Go ahead, Lex. You were about to say something?
You already know where this is going.
Oh, I know where it's going. Of course, I've watched a fucking bunch of Charlie Kirk. Granted, posthumously, and I'm sad about that. But I did know who he was when he was still alive. Well, if you got, I'm gonna start playing it again. If you
proceed,
say,
can you be racist against white people? I believe that you can have prejudice against white people.
Ooh.
If a group of black individuals, which happens unfortunately so often, say we want to go beat up whitey, and they go beat up a white person, was that a racist thing that they did?
Without listening to the crowd, what do you think her answer is going to be?
Bullshit, probably.
I don't think she's going to answer the question. I think she's going to say some bland, meaningless platitude that doesn't actually say anything.
Kind of like that article we read earlier.
Yeah, it's
a trend here.
The theme tonight is people who maybe this is our theme every week, but it's people who just have nothing to say, still trying to say something.
Like me.
You don't say enough things for that to be applicable, and we're grateful for that.
Just wait.
Hee.
It's coming.
I would have to ask for further context, but yes, based.
What
you need
context?
You need context for racism. It's based off of race, you dumb bitch.
If a group of white dudes want to go beat up a black person.
Wait, you doing?
Well, Miss Deborah got blacked up.
Do you think she would ask for context, or do you think she would just say, "Yeah, that's racist"?
Oh, of course, she would say it's racist, and she would call us.
If everything is going to be equal,
and not see, that's what she would say.
Is NASCAR racist?
Why? Because it's a bunch of hot chicks and like sweaty dudes.
I just figure it's a bunch of racing. I don't know.
Oh, you were talking that. I good joke, man. Because I took it down a completely different path. Anyway, let's go.
Not that good of a joke.
No, it wasn't a great joke.
All right, what else does she have to say? What else does she have to say?
Lex is getting mad. He's an angry gay.
Stop for that.
Cool.
Yes.
So, but then let's go back to your definition. Because your
Sure.
definition was that it had to be the exercise of power. I'm going to make your definition better for you
That's
because
fair. That's
the
fair.
exercise of power against a minority group.
Yes.
But in that case, it wouldn't be because it would be a group of black individuals versus a white individual.
Correct.
So wouldn't a better definition of racism be a human being or institution prejudicing or stereotyping against anybody else because of their race?
And the ball drops.
Mm-hmm.
These types don't like it when you do critical thinking. So I imagine if she said anything in response to that, it was probably A, incoherent, or B, not relevant.
Yeah,
It'd be like
but
that sometimes.
as far okay, so let's try to. I mean, we can sit here and talk about Charlie Kirk all day. Actually, I could watch videos of Charlie Kirk all day, and sometimes I do. Just depends on my mood.
You probably have.
I have. Yes, I definitely have. But the point of it, the point of me bringing this up on this stream is that after that horrible thing that happened to him, they still keep trying to hold people to standards that they don't hold themselves. And they try to false equivocations with how Charlie Kirk was versus what they're doing. And you wonder why people have opinions about him. One was violent, or trying to find violence underneath the law. One was standing completely between the law or under the law and trying to just like, let's just have conversation. First Amendment. And he was taken out for it. The other person died from natural causes because the nigga was old. But he was a piece of shit while he was alive. And then Trump made one comment, and now they want to equate these two things. It's like, they are not equivocal. That's not how it works. You will. I don't know why you said that in the chat, John, but it's almost like a tick. I have to say something.
You are terrible.
That's not what she said.
He's terrible in bed. But
I don't believe you talk to women.
I do.
there.
No comment. I was thinking about something.
Lex, I
Anyway.
feel like you were actually about to go into like a paragraph, and then you just stopped because John pissed you off.
Yeah.
Whatever
He
I
has
was going to
some
say is gone.
performance anxiety. He has a hard time performing.
I have.
It's okay. They make pills for that, you know.
Please tell me less about this expertise of yours.
So, can you vouch for these pills? Because that means you need help getting it up.
No. Don't.
Wait, nope. Then how do you know about them?
There's only like
Hold on.
20 million commercials. Like, oh shit, I can't tell you how many commercials I've seen on the hotel TV.
Oh, take your hat off.
Why?
I died.
Dave, look
I
at this
wish-
trouble.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have been taking those pills and they made your hair fall out.
Mm-mm.
Your hair fall out and your dick rise up.
Here, hold on. Let me show you something.
No, wait, stop. Oh, it's not nearly as bad as I was afraid.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't see it, Lex. Lex is our resident YouTube
Gay
attorney.
I mean, yeah, that too.
Oh, well, YouTube attorney and also former lover, current lover, future lover. Yeah.
Betrothed.
I was a little concerned for a second because I wasn't sure that was going, but it all
He's
worked out,
relieved
man.
now. I think
Yeah,
his
it all
feet are kind of quivered a little bit.
We're getting
what?
married, so just get over it.
Going to the chapel and they're gonna get married.
We get married in the chapel of love?
Of love.
Y'all name that movie reference.
Can't.
Back to the Future.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
That's what she said.
Oh, he's. See,
John-
he would have hit me. I think. Also,
No.
John, you are awful.
Beautiful. No, you're beautiful. Because Miss Malty, she talks about it all the time. It's like, I swear I can hear that beat. And I'm like, babe, it's like, it's John Amway. He put it in my mind. Now I'm expecting it. But it's not real. Only when he's here. She heard it on the other live stream. It was just me and her. And she's like, I swear I hear it. And I was like, no, it's not. It's just us two. So thank you. Keep doing it.
That's what she said.
That's what I say. Anything that pisses her off, keep doing it. There she is. Mocking our marriage? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, this is how I know that I, hit some. You want to talk about women who used to be hot? Or
Sure.
Is the implication here that they are presently no longer attractive?
Well, it depends. Okay, there's two articles about Sarah Michelle Gellar and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Or we can talk about Harry Potter. We can talk about gaming. I have two things about games. What do y'all want? What are y'all feeling?
What is new in the world of this? I assume we're talking about Harry Potter. We're talking about this new TV show adaptation they're making of it.
Yes.
I haven't heard anything about it in a while, so I'm curious. What do they got going on? A lot of the casting I think sounds great. Obviously, there's the whole Black Snape thing that's been talked to death, so no need to go over all that. But the rest of the people that they've picked seem to be pretty fit for the role. I worry that Lithgow is old, but even he's kind of acknowledged that. I think he's put out some things saying something like, "This is basically the last show I'm doing because I'm already 80 and it's gonna take like 10 years." And I'm like, "Dude, you might not make it. I hope you do, but."
I agree with you 100%. And that was a big thing because it was like, what's a 9-year commitment or something like that? And he's like, no, I'm going to die probably before then, just from natural causes. But it's funny that you say that, Lex, because that is the topic of this article. John Lithgow claims that he nearly quit Harry Potter over J.K. Rowling gender views, but history tells a different story. This is a new thing. Yes, we have so the first statement whenever he had when he first got cast, he was saying like, "Oh, I don't pay attention to that stuff." And then about 2 months ago, he said something along the lines of like, "Well, I don't really agree with her." And J.K. Rowling's just like, "A woman is a woman. and she put her little her picture that she got here is like, oh, she's on a yacht drinking, I don't know what that drink is, but some kind of alcohol and smoking a cigar, and they just keep talking about it. And meanwhile, she's been radio silent, and now he's talking out again. I understand, baby. You have to do that. John Lithgow appears to be reframing the story around his decision to play Dumbledore in the upcoming Harry Potter television series. The ongoing debate between gender activists and Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, who basically has been radio silent, made the project controversial before it even went into... How did she make the project controversial? When you yourself...
She existed.
You old white man. When she put it in her books... in the late 1990s, what Snape is supposed to look like, and then y'all chose to cast someone different, which completely changes what's going to happen in that story. Like, everybody's talked about that, including myself, and so it's about beat to death. According to Screen Rant, which is everybody knows that's a credible source, not. Lithgow recently told the New York Times that he nearly quit the project over his disagreement with the author's stance. Why does it matter? You got a job, you dumb motherfucker. Just do it. Now your legacy is going to be that he was a bitch at the end. Have you guys heard about any of this before I go further?
Anytime J.K. Rowling gets brought up, I'm tired, boss. It's like she's not their enemy on anything except one topic that is so specific to such a hyper small group that it doesn't make sense that it's turned into this whole ordeal. But this is the fruit of a world where disagreeing with someone's opinion is tantamount to thinking they shouldn't exist, which is dumb and is not what most people think or feel or believe. But again, if you are in aforementioned hyper minority group, it's like that's the only way you define yourself. So what I find funny is J.K. Rowling is not a champion for anything, and yet because she is uncancelable, she must be the worst person to ever walk this planet.
The only thing she's a champion for is XX versus XY chromosome. That's the only thing she's a champion for. Science.
And like internally, that's completely like coherent, by the way, is this idea of, hey, if you really stand up for women, you stand up for actual women. But can't have that opinion and be considered a leftist, I guess. She's progressive on everything else. So like but then there's this one thing. And it's like the only thing I'm like, all right, no, actually, I can follow the logic here. Guys are guys and women aren't. It's pretty simple. That makes her the devil.
Yeah, they do treat everybody like that. You follow in line, you toe the line, you know, what was it? I'm just gonna say it. The Nazi step, the march step that they did is like
goose step.
Goose step. Or the Chinese army, the communist army in Tiananmen Square. You march like this, or you get shot in the head. That's what they do, and that's why they eat their own. And that's exactly what she's doing. It's like, no, okay, I can not play with other people's feelings, but like I can understand other people's feelings about things. However, scientifically, women are women, and they need to be respected and protected. Which, come to the South, any real man, except for the California converts, would agree with you and be like, "You need protection, man. I got the door. If someone tries to touch you, I'll fucking blast them in the face. We're all carrying.
California
Legally,
doesn't count as the South.
No, the California transplants that come down here in Texas. Except for those, the real Texans, the real Southerners. Yeah, that's what we do. It's like a woman is a woman. Oh, you got that tranny shit going on? Like, just go your way. Go your own way. Don't fuck with us. We're fine. So not that I have a real big point to make whenever it comes to that specific thing that you just brought up, but it has to do with the pervading spirit of this Hollywood mentality, where it's just like, if you don't agree, if you don't get in lockstep with us, then now you're basically a ghost and we have to kill you. Figuratively, obviously, but figuratively, we have to kill you. We loved your stuff for 25 years, but because you said one thing that we don't agree with, well, now you're dead to us. That's the Hollywood lockstep that they're in right now. And they wonder why they're failing.
I don't. You're someone like John Lithgow here, old, already successful. You've done a ton of things. Why? Like, what do you benefit? How do you benefit from this? Are you? It's not like you're worried about getting your next job or anything like that. Like, why?
Why?
I don't understand it either, especially when the first time that he came out and talked about it, and he was like, "Oh, I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't care." You've already signed your contract. You're getting your money, and you're finna die anyway. Just do the damn job. Why do you need to talk about it? That would be my question for him.
And normally I would say, because obviously some type of like, oh, you don't want to get, canceled or blacklisted or something. But I don't think someone like him has any reason to care about that. He's, again, old and already has a job for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, he's completely
that
fine.
Will outlast him. So why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
He's got residuals from a whole bunch of shit. So he doesn't. He's set. I don't understand the thing. I don't.
He must genuinely think it's the right thing to do, which is stupid. But
that is retarded. The statement stands in contrast to his earlier remarks.
He's only 79. I thought he was literally like 84 or something.
When he literally said, "Why is this a factor?" Because people can't. Well, okay, so here's something that maybe we should talk about is these Hollywood reporters and folks that are asking questions and interviews and all of like that. They always try to have a spin to it. And initially, they asked him, and he was like, "Why is this even a factor? I'm just playing Dumbledore, a very popular character." But then recently, there have been two different situations where he has come forward and started to show his liberal colors, which it's fine, be a liberal. Like, you're dumb, in my opinion, but go ahead. However, it should have nothing to do with the art that you're performing.
I'm just so bored of celebrities' opinions. They're dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And the good ones acknowledge that they're dumb. The rest of them aren't smart enough to do that.
I love this image. I'm literally going to have to... This is on whitehouse.gov? I'm going to have to save this
J.K. Rowling went to the White House?
Yeah, no, she's reading... that's
Sorcerer's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone. Well, the UK version is Philosopher's Stone, but Sorcerer's Stone. Number one, anyway.
What, was that like during Bush's term?
I don't know because she does look a little bit more healthy, but she's doing that little black guy meme. It's like, just think, think. You're not that stupid.
Oh wait, does it? Say, no, it doesn't. I was gonna say, does the caption say when that was taken? It does not.
At White House screenshot
Say
taken
that.
from official White House video. It doesn't say the date or the year.
Anyway, I was just curious.
While Lithgow expressed surprise at the reaction, he told the Times of London that he had never reconsidered joining the cast.
I thought he did a good job in the
Dexter.
Crown. John Lithgow. I thought he did a great job. He portrayed I almost called him Dumbledore. He portrayed Churchill in The Crown. I thought he did a good job there.
He did a great job as the killer in Dexter. Obviously, Third Rock from the Sun. Most of the times, he's never really been a leading actor, but always a support person, or not always, but most of the time a support person. But he's also like, he eats the scene. He commands the stage. He's a damn good actor. And we know he's made, off our residuals and everything like that. He's made a very good life for himself. He doesn't need this attention at the end of his life. Durr.
And yet, he's chosen to bring it upon himself. And again, I'm just curious why. Like, I don't see. I don't understand how opening your mouth about any of this stuff like helps you these days, because anything you say one way or the other gets you basically canceled. So why don't you just shut up and act?
Well, let's go further into it, because this is not Marvin. This is not JB Augustine. This is not someone who we know always it's Spencer McCooley, who always hits on the thing. So let's see if this guy can bring it home. While Lithgow expressed surprise at the reaction, he told the Times of London that he never considered rejoining the cast. Oh, heavens no, he said when asked. The actor went on to question why Rowling's views on gender should be a consideration, adding, I thought why this is a factor at all. And yes, we did just talk about that. It shouldn't have been. It never should be. You're playing a fucking character. We talked about this yesterday with Chuck Norris, where someone was literally fapping themselves to what Chuck Norris used to be and then saying, well, the roles that he took may, tarnish his legacy. And it's like, it's a character. Why the fuck does it bother you that much? Lithgow's... Sorry, go ahead, bud.
Nope. I'm just sighing in annoyance.
Yeah, they always do this. Lithgow's tone has since shifted, suggesting a growing resignation. No, because he's getting pressure from behind the scenes. You already signed the contract, you stupid bitch. Fucking senile motherfucker. He told the New York Times he is aware that in every interview I will ever do for the rest of my life, this will come up. That's not on you, motherfucker. That's not on you, nigga. That's on the people in Hollywood, at the Variety, at the trades, at TMZ, because that's what they want. They want you to just pop out with something that's absolutely crazy, and they use leading questions. I understand. Yes, you're senile. Look, you look senile right there. That doesn't even look like Dumbledore.
Looks gay.
No, I disagree. Actually, I think I think he'll be a good Dumbledore. I really do. I just don't care about any of his politics. And why should I? He acts for a living. No part of that's inspiring politically. So I don't care what he thinks about politics. I definitely don't care what he thinks about science. I'm looking forward to seeing him. I think he's going to do a great job in the show. I'm skeptical about the show. It's got some good actors in it, but I don't know. I'm skeptical about anything anybody makes these days. So on. But again, don't care. Don't care what his opinion is on J.K. Rowling. Don't care what his opinion is on biology. go pretend on screen, sir. That's it. That's all we want from you.
Well, okay, this is actually something because obviously you guys know that I don't read these articles beforehand. Whether or not that would be enough to make Leslie quit Harry Potter is an open question. He wouldn't quit. He's basically just. I think that he's basically just saying that he thought about quitting because people kept asking and pressuring and pushing him into leading questions, and he doesn't know how to answer them. So he just says what's politically correct, according to that side of the aisle. The actor emphasized that he does not believe Harry Potter reflects Rowling's perceived views. They can't be perceived views if they are Rowling's views. You can't have possessive terms and then use perceived after that. That's not good grammar. I'm not saying that the writer of this, but actually I am. Instead, he suggested that Harry is clearly on the side of the angels against intolerance and bigotry. Yes, Harry is. That's the character.
Wait, you're telling me that there are characters who have like their own personal stories and that it doesn't necessarily tell you anything about the person portraying them because it's all pretend?
Oops.
I'm shaken.
Shaken, not stirred.
Correct.
I'll shake you around later.
On that note, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I know you're good, brother. John, where the fuck are you?
I'm still here.
I was wondering when my phone kept going off. It's just group chat with my family and my brothers. I'll look at that later. Do you have anything to say about that? Or you don't like Harry Potter or what?
I've never read the books. Maybe seen some of the movies, but I'm not really as knowledgeable in Harry Potter to really form an opinion.
All good, brother. For our next thing, you game a lot.
Yep.
We're not done with this yet, but and obviously I have way more tabs and topics than we're actually going to get through, but you're more of a gamer, so I know what we're going to go through next. But you haven't even talked about like earhole sex or anything like that in a while. You've been quiet.
Yep.
Oh, you were too busy having it done to you?
Nah. I think it's better to give than to receive in that case.
Okay.
I want them to hear me coming. Well, I mean,
once you go chode, you bust a load, and then I was gonna try to do 3 rhymes. I can't think of one.
Oh, sorry, my brain was gone trying to figure out the physics of. Never mind. Man, that would leave the ear messy, though.
I'm messy?
No, nothing. I was thinking about ears.
You're thinking about ears. Well, I mean, it's a little bit sticky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have Q-tips. You let them get sticky for a little bit and then like kind of like pull the tip.
Just the tip.
That's a little bit too dirty. That's a little bit too dirty. That's not for a live stream. That's more for like bar talk. Where the fuck did Lex go?
I went to the bathroom. I assumed that it was complete like dead air the entire time I was gone.
No, John's still here. He just took his.
So like I said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where the fuck we were in that conversation, but let's finish it up. Lithgow's current stance mirrors comments from other executives involved with the series in April 20. Oh. his current stance. You have HBO executive Casey Bloys sat on the town with Matt Baloney. Oh, Matt Baloney is getting involved. You guys don't know this. This is one of those, like, I got the scoop, but he's not as cool as Cooper. Podcast that while Rowling is, or rolling, however the fuck you want to pronounce it, I always pronounce it Rowling, is entitled to her personal and political views. I guess so are you too, but that's going to change the money, except it didn't change it for her because she didn't put her political views into the fucking finished product. Harry Potter is not secretly being infused with anything. If you want to debate her, you can go on Twitter.
You can do that, by the way. She's very active on Twitter. She'll make fun of you because she's a billionaire and doesn't have any reason to care about anyone else's thoughts or feelings. But I mean, totally can. Go ahead. Help yourself. Knock yourself out.
She has money for the rest of her life. That's why she posted that picture of her on a fucking yacht smoking a cigar. It's like, yeah, y'all talk shit about me all you want. Like, I have multiple lifetimes worth of wealth, and it keeps coming in.
But and she's still making money.
Yep.
But do you remember when they were trying to boycott Hogwarts Legacy?
Oh yes, I do. And then it became the best, the highest selling game of the year.
And it was a fine game. I genuinely enjoyed playing that game. I haven't played it in months, probably maybe even a year at plus this point, but it was a good game. It was exactly what what you thought it was going to be. Nothing like life changing. Some people, I guess, thought it was like phenomenal or something, but it was just a good game. But they tried so hard to boycott that game, and it just didn't work because it turns out being loud doesn't make you agreeable, and it turns out a lot of people just don't care. Besides, again, J.K. Rowling, what are you gonna do? She already is a billionaire. Like, if she never made another dollar the rest of her life, okay. Like, what do you mean you're gonna try and boycott her?
That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. She put it out decades ago. She put it out. She put all this thought process into it. It became a national phenomenon. It spawned so many things, which of course she's still going to get stuff from the new HBO Max series that's coming out. Oh, wait, when's that coming out? 2027. Early 2027. Maybe I should just put it on an image again. She is set for the rest of her life, and y'all just keep trying to bait drama like a bunch of fucking women. That's what liberals are now. I don't care if you got a dick swinging between your legs. You act like a bunch of fucking women just trying to bait drama so someone slashes back. And what does J.K. Rowling do? It's like, why are you bothering me? I have my money. Here, let me smoke a cigar in your face. It's like she's like Bender the robot from Futurama.
Bite my glorious golden ass.
Yes. Cocaine and hookers, blow smoke in her face.
But do you remember also, like, I remember there being a controversy when she put out the suggestion that the character of Dumbledore was supposed to be gay. Do you remember when that?
Yes.
Because I remember, like, when I read the books, I never had that impression, by the way. But whatever. And do I actually care what she said on Twitter about it? Like, no, actually, I don't. Like, maybe she always imagined Dumbledore to be gay, and that's fine. But I don't think I ever got that impression when I was reading the actual books she wrote about the guy. But anyway, point being though, like, that was supposed to, like, that was an a headline controversy at the time where it was like, ooh, it's controversial. Such a prominent gay character. Did it change any element of the story whatsoever? No, and no one cared. Honestly, they were just desperate for it to mean something. And yet, the same person who would put out something like that and talk about, oh yeah, name these LGB characters, whatever. But then you hit the tea part, and she's like, hang on a second. I'm a feminist. I'm a ridiculous feminist, which means believing ridiculously in women, actual women. Banned, delete. Doesn't matter that, like, the super flamboyant fan base she has. Doesn't matter. All that's gone. All that's gone because of this one thing.
Yep, that's what they do. They eat their own. You can't fall out of step. I think we've already talked about this. Also militaristic. You fall out of step one time, and just like the Nazi regime, you are
There is
dead.
no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. There is no redemption. This is why all the modern stories, by the way, like all the shows that get made now, there are no redemption stories. Like, there are no redemption arcs, because that would suggest that there were people who were either bad that could be fixed. Can't have that. If someone's bad, they're bad forever. J.K. Rowling, eternally damned. Doesn't matter. Nothing she ever says now will matter. All bad.
She's a turf. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
I don't even understand. I can't even think
sense.
off the top of my head what that even stands for. It is
trans exclusionary radical feminist. There we go.
Yeah, that's the gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. If these people were actually working jobs, then they wouldn't have the time to come up with these stupid ass acronyms, and they also wouldn't have enough time to protest about things that they shouldn't protest. Just go to
Sometimes I
fucking
do
work.
like to wonder, like 200 years ago, someone says, I feel like I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. Everyone would just respond by saying, well, you're a dude. And that would be the end of the conversation. And there would be no further thought. And that was just it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
John, you still there? I think John died.
Yeah, no, I'm still there.
Oh, I was so
Jerry
hopeful for a second.
Jerry is saying hello.
Hi, Jerry.
Get your ass on the fucking camera, stupid nigger.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
Wait, no, wait, no. I don't like where this is going.
You said get my ass on camera, man.
Jerry's saying hello to all three of us.
Oh, shit. I never even hit enter. I said hello, but I never.
Wow, you failed.
Yeah, Miss Deborah was here, but, she was too busy knocking out furries with her face.
That's right. It was glorious.
Again.
Thank you for your service, Deborah Perkins.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yes. She's doing the world an honor.
That's right.
Knocking out furries and concrete pillars.
Deborah, look, the pillar killer Perkins.
She saved a lot of lives. She really did.
She did. And a lot of ass, too.
A lot of ass? What?
Well, it was their own ass. I mean,
I'm not asking for clarification.
Usually, like, you got to put the tail somewhere, and that usually involves, like, a
Why am I still getting clarification?
Don't worry, Lex. Your ass is safe. I got you.
Yeah, Malty's not going to pin a tail on you yet.
No, I'm not.
Maybe after a few margaritas.
We're engaged, and so I'm not going to
pin the tail on Lex.
Probably gonna get in trouble. Okay, no more jokes, even though it's Lex. I don't want to get in trouble for that kind of stuff. It's not worth it. John and Deborah sitting in a tree. Oh, wait, hold on. No, no, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not in any way whatsoever. All right, we're done with that shit. we could talk more. John, I want you to be a little bit more active. Are you sober enough to talk more?
I'm actually sober.
You're sober,
This
period?
is truly horrifying.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a few drinks before the stream, but yeah, I don't have my normal whiskey.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it's been a
let's
lot of walking.
all good, brother. Let's talk about some gaming stuff. Now, I did play this game.
Did he have to put the emphasis on gaming like that, John? I feel like that was not required.
He wants to be part of the Mormon thing, so he's trying.
Yeah, he's trying. Don't Mormons do butt sex or something? Allegedly.
They have multiple butt sex partners.
There is no good way to answer that question, John Ambler. Like every way to respond to that question is bad.
Oh, I'm doing some clarification here.
I am gonna dislike this clarification. Is Malty dying?
Yeah, probably.
That question broke me. Like super broke me. Oh, sorry. I gotta be a black person. I gotta relocate.
Thank you for the clarification, Jonathan. It's so.
You're welcome. I'm here to educate y'all. I'm doing my part. You're welcome. Why is he muted?
I'm muted because I'm coughing and giggling, and obviously with my
little throat tickle.
He's
having negative
some bodily reactions
with my
here.
past cocaine use, deviated septum, so I have to have a snot rag. Yes, all of it's going at once. John,
that's
you
not the rag you're looking for.
You broke me with that one little sentence. It was fucking hilarious to me. Just hit me in the right way. Lex, when are you gonna get on to hitting me the right way?
About 15 minutes at this rate.
Oh, so hold on. You're streaming and you're on the road because you must be driving here.
Awfully fast. Mach 8 with his hair on fire. That's not the only thing that's going to be flaming.
Yes.
Keep going. What else you got, John?
Oh, I was just thinking of like flaming hot Cheetos, but it's more like flaming hot bungholes or something. I don't know. Yeah.
That is one of the worst phrases. That's one of the worst phrases I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's normally what
I don't know. I trust you. You'll tell me how that works out, though. I mean, I've never had a flaming hot butthole, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you said bunghole, like
Beavis or bunghole.
Well, yeah. I was just like, well, yeah. I guess I got a Carolina Reaper.
Is it just? I was gonna say, is it just like you've never had good hot sauce?
I've had good hot sauce. I mean, if that's what you're implying, of like
going?
Where it burns going in and coming out,
eternally, or by way of conversation right now. Actually,
eternally, Jesus is Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me see that bigger. Blood brothers or blood.
Depends on how kinky it gets.
Depends on the hemorrhoids and whenever they explode. Okay, we should stop.
Or if he spanks too hard.
Just gross. That's just gross.
You get the whip and it cracks the skin a little bit too much.
John, why are you talking?
Because I was asked to talk more. So ask and you shall receive.
Okay, let's talk about the next one.
Ask you to stop.
Of course, Lex, you would ask him to stop.
He would ask.
I don't know why I tried. Why do I try?
It's hilarious, but there's a point where even I'm just like, calm it down a little bit. I'll say this. I'll say this off camera. Yeah, we'll go all night.
And you will.
I know it takes me a long time to come, but in what is not taking a long time to come is Xbox's Starfield to launch on PlayStation 5 in April. Do y'all remember Starfield? That was this basically is one of the ones from Bethesda, who also does Fallout, where they introduced a main character and a bunch of main side characters that were like trans and
yeah, it was
Starfield. That was the famous As Rant game, right?
yes,
fucking
pronouns.
He went off on pronouns. Pronouns, man. Angie. Oh yeah. Well, you know what?
Boring.
I'll put it this way.
Boring.
I remember that video, and I remember more people talking about that video than I ever saw people talking about that game.
Okay,
just
so I
saying.
did talk to there's a person of the 199. He's in the chat. His name is Beaky. It's spelled very weirdly. There's a lot of extra E's and Y's.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But he used to stream on Kick. I've been friends with him for like years now. He completed the game. He was just like, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it was shit. He's like, I wouldn't say it was shit, but they added way too much extra shit that didn't need to be had. And Beaky is based as fuck. I'm not gonna. I can't speak for him. I can only speak for, what we talk about. He and I personally, but he was just like, the game itself wasn't necessarily bad. He's like, I had a good time playing it. It was just there was some shit in there, and that was dumb as shit. And I never played Starfield.
Oh, yeah.
Me neither. You did. Oh, thank God, someone here did. What was it like?
Yeah, who said it?
John.
That would be me. Yeah, I never finished it. That's what she also said. But anyway, yeah, it was one of those. It's just it could have been way better. It was overhyped. It just sucked pretty much. There's a few aspects of it I did like the shipbuilding and all that. Like where you can, if you ever played the Fallout 4 settlement building.
Yep.
There's a concept where you can kind of do that with your ship. Now, there's also outpost building on the planets, certain planets. That part sucked. It wasn't nowhere near as flexible as Fallout 4. And then I think I got to a certain mission, and I'm kind of looked. I'm like, wait, I'm already getting to the end already. Kind of like a point of no return. So, yeah, I kind of stopped playing it at that point. I think I did try to play it again once they had a few mods. The mod scene is nowhere near. Sorry, saw chat disappear a bit. But no, the mod scene for Starfield is nowhere close to the level that Fallout 4 was. I guess a lot of people thought the game was so shit that they kind of didn't bother to mod it.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I heard. I
did try a new playthrough with mods, but then they did an update in Bethesda fashion and broke some shit to where it now it's a lot faster for my hopes and dreams to come back and run compared to the game.
Bro, whenever I bringing up voice protagonist, by the way, hail to you, brother. I was so excited for it because it's coming from the same studio as Fallout and all that kind of stuff, and I love those games. I even liked Fallout 4, even though a lot of people were shitting on it. I was like, I had a great time. I put like 60 hours into that before I got taken away by work. It's like I probably still had a good 30 to 40 hours left.
Shit, let me tell you what I
spent 80 hours. 80 hours in Fallout 3. New Vegas I spent 120 hours. And it was about 60 hours into Fallout 4. And I was like, oh, Bethesda's putting out a game. And then I heard Az's rant. And so I was actually excited for it. And I didn't hear anybody say anything good about it, except for BQ, who beat it and was saying, like, nah, at least mechanics wise, it was good. But there's a lot of bullshit in there. And he's more nice than I am when he comes to his ratings.
Yeah, Fallout 4 got 1,562.9 hours. That's after I discovered mods.
Okay. Before mods, I just play normal.
No, that was after mods.
Much Fallout 4.
Yeah,
Fallout 4 was my first, and really,
Same.
it's the only Fallout game I've played all the way through, and I've played all the way through a ton. But in the modding scene, 100% makes it like a whole totally big game changer. But I loved it back when I first had it on my. I think the first platform I had it on was a Xbox, and then
it released on Xbox and or PC.
Because I had I take it back. No, the first platform I had it on was PlayStation 4, and then I also had it on Xbox, and then I also bought it on PC. I've bought Fallout 4 is one of those games I've definitely bought several times. Skyrim is another one of those. Oh, that's kind of like there's a whole meme about buying Skyrim again, but
yeah, Mass Effect 3 as well.
I've never played Mass Effect.
Bro,
I have finally. Someone gifted me the Legacy Edition sometime back, but I never finished 3. 3 was kind of. I mean, there's some good parts of 3, but I guess the more I progress, I'm like, I probably need to finish it. I was getting close to the end on that one.
1 second, brother, and then we'll go back to that. The voice protagonist said 2,000 hours in Fallout 4.
That's
between. I'm assuming splitting between PS4 and PC. Obviously not on both. Like 2,000 on PS4, 2,000 on PC. No way. But going back to, you said Mass Effect 3, right?
Yep.
What were you talking about?
All right, confession time. What game in your library has the highest number of playtime hours?
Let me look. I do.
Mine's on console, and it's Dragon Age. It's Dragon Age Origins. I know that without thinking. Like
mine's on Steam, and it's definitely Crusader Kings 2. Now, before I tell you what the number is, I would remind people that I have been known often to just leave games running like overnight and things, and like, I'll just pull up a game. That said, I have 4,031 hours in that game on Steam alone.
Golly. But also, if you leave it, what's the name? RuneScape is like that.
Oh,
where you
man.
you can leave it going, and you're not even paying it. You're not actually playing the game, or you can just set it to like tasks, and they just keep doing the task. I would argue that doesn't count.
RuneScape even still around?
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it is. It actually just had a resurgence.
Yeah, I thought they did like an updated version, if I'm not mistaken. I never played it, but yeah, it's been making its rounds again, or more. It's been more prevalent or whatnot. I've seen it kind of poking its head out. I don't think it ever really went away.
I was what was the a player moderator on that game 15 years ago, 20 years ago, who knows? Actually, it is between 15 and 20, so that's funny. And wow, that's pretty old for
RuneScape's been around since like the fucking 90s. It's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, well, for me specifically, I don't think I've played it since
Oh,
at
also-
least 2008.
Also, disclaimer: whenever I'm talking about these games, like this is my playtime, that's one playthrough, and it's basically being a completionist. And yes, I have completed those games multiple times. I had 60 hours in Fallout 3, but then I've also started from scratch and then completed completionist again. So obviously I have way more hours than that, but I do prefer single player RPGs.
Yep.
If you want to talk about how much time I spent in Halo 3
Oh, man.
online, or how much time I spent on fucking like Call of
I
Duty
played that
Modern Warfare
on just
2
campaign.
online. Yeah, ridiculous amounts of hours playing with my brothers. But I'm just talking about single player. That's where my one playthrough, that's where my numbers come from. Go ahead, brother. It sounds like you want to say something.
Which
and
one?
then you don't. No, Lex is gay ass.
Oh yeah, he is gay.
What? I need to go back and like find when did I suddenly become the gay one?
I have no idea. Probably because you don't have a girlfriend, and you are actively not looking for one, which I wasn't for like fucking 4 years too. I don't know. It just kind of happened. That's how inside jokes happen.
Inside.
Shut up, John. The timing on that was wonderful because it didn't matter what John was going to say. I knew it was going to piss me off. And so I was like, John words happening, insult immediate. And it worked.
Yeah. It was really good. That's what Lex said.
Hate that shit-eating grin on his face. Pisses me off.
Right before he said spit in my mouth.
Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see if this article actually has something other than it's just an announcement. Yeah, y'all feel free to roast each other. I don't give a shit. Oh, they apparently they are doing something with controllers. Controller, I barely know her. It's also been visually enhanced for people with bad vision to see just how shaved Lex's upper fupa is.
Enhance.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. Lex, you know what an upper fupa is? Well, there's only one fupa.
I have never heard that term before in my life.
Fat upper pussy area.
Didn't
you know what it is? Your pelvic plate. Like
mine?
I don't know.
I don't think it's mine.
Well, this thing is saying it's actually clean, so if I'm marrying you, then I know it's yours.
Anyway. John, I hate you, but that was the most effeminate laugh I've ever heard Malty make.
Oh no, my giggle was very just like my giggle is extremely like just hey,
he's even got the hand motions going now.
I'm bringing the walls down like
ooh.
Oh, I'm so uncomfy.
I have to be so freaking like fortress for the entirety of my life, every fucking day.
Why? I don't.
Yeah, I know. That's why you take it up the ass. I'm not the person. It's also it mimics my dad's laugh, which I don't know why. Maybe it's genetic or something like that. But
yes, the gay gene.
my dad is not gay. He pumped out 4 boys. How many boys? How many children do you have, Lex? That's how many.
I
You
cannot.
blew him into a sock or
I
a little
cannot
snot
make
rag.
the jokes I want to make.
He swallowed.
Well, he did swallow a lot. That's why I'm marrying him. But,
I have.
what about the times that you were actually with someone who had a vagina? Have you ever been there? You don't have to answer. Okay, don't answer. Please don't.
I plead the
don't,
fifth.
Yes, don't answer factually. You don't have to. Just make a joke. Just make a joke. Say whatever you want. You know, I got that ring in the mail. Holy shit! I still have 5 fucking topics.
All right. What's next?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I bet.
In tandem. 1, 2, 3. Lex, you motherfucking bitch ass. Your face isn't in the pillow anymore. Just say it. I'm gonna say it until you say it.
That's not really my. What? Why? Why?
It's like a bunch of crickets chirping.
That's not the word I would have used for you. I am
Lex
curious.
one time. Oh, your voice just got high enough to do it, so do it.
No. I am a stubborn man.
You'll break him. He'll be submissive at some point.
John, you know that you and I can keep this going for long hours into the night. It's only 9:40.
This is just.
Ooh.
In previous videos, chat, Malty has made reference to like post-stream phone calls. It's just that for hours. There's no other dialogue. It's just them sounding back and forth.
Yes, that's why we all are black, are dressed in black, because we are crickets. And we just chirp to each other. And that's why Lex is never a part of those, because he's fucking gay Skittles.
I go to bed. When this stream is over, I'm going to bed. Why are we still highlighting John's message?
Because you won't say it.
How
the fuck do I get back?
You brought John back too.
Of course I brought John back. Why would I not?
Behavior. That'd be the first reason.
His behavior is exactly what I desire.
This is what you need for the stream.
Oh
yeah.
Okay, for fuck's sake, let's. Can we do something? Okay, I don't care.
I'm not sure if we can.
I don't care that we're like, don't take anything seriously. What did I put on the thing? I don't. No, what did I put on the?
What did I put on my thing?
The thumbnail. What do I put on that spit? Let's talk about this, because I think everybody can would have a response to this. Is there good and bad AI. Hollywood's AI conundrum arises again as Netflix buys Ben Affleck's AI startup for $600 million. What the fuck? And it's just a startup. And this is one of the worst Batman movies.
Oh, I never saw that one. Now I know it's like a well-known fact that I haven't seen a lot of movies, but like that's one of those ones that I missed and have no desire to go see.
This one comes from Dawn of BVS. Okay. Hold on. Ultimate Edition, that's basically a Snyder cut. That one is way better than the theatrical cut. Theatrical cut is bullshit. The Snyder cut of it holds water.
I might actually see that one at some point.
I know Epic Mink and Fear the Beardo will back me up on that. That one's actually like a really good cut. It's way more faithful to the comics like Zack Snyder wanted to. Like he wanted to with Justice League, the Snyder cut. It's just, I'm not even going to say it, but like death in the family, and he needed to be taken away. So they put Joss Whedon instead, and he fucked it all up. Snyder cut of Justice League was way better, in my opinion. Are they too long? Yes. He drags it out too fucking long. However, they are better films than what was released in the cinema. Go ahead, Lex. You're hissing like a snake trying to get Eve to eat the apple.
I don't.
Or shove it up his ass.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome. Bless your heart.
Okay, please don't forget your thought. Just say whatever you want.
Now it's gone. Nope.
No, you have something to say.
It's lodged deep in there. Let it out.
Yeah, just clench.
I don't know. I don't care so far. What's his point?
Is there such a thing as good and bad AI?
The answer is yeah. Where it's useful and helpful, it's great. Where it's reductive, it's bad. How do you figure out where that is? You actually kind of have to figure it out.
I agree. I agree with you. It looks like Hollywood's AI conundrum arises once again after Netflix buys Ben Affleck's AI startup. I think the point of this is that they bought his startup for $600 million.
Damn.
Even as AI is getting off the ground. And yes, we will have to go through this kind of thing where, we'll have to question every single thing that we see. Is that AI, or is that actually what's happening? We are going to have to go through that thing. Unless we end up with watermarks or like, I'm sure they'll come up with something. But they're not ready for it because it's progressing so quickly. What were you saying, buddy?
I was about to say, that's how I feel when I look down my pants. I'm like, is that AI or is that real? And I realize there's no watermark. And
There's no watermark.
Yeah.
I have so many jokes for that. I'm just not going to say them.
Thank you.
What is interpretive AI, and why is Netflix paying so much money for one of Hollywood's least known AI startups? Excuse me. Now, this seems to be the combination of ready cash and a beauty in the eyes of the beholder situation. After emerging on the losing end of the takeover war with Paramount, Skydance for Warner Brothers, and that's what's been going on for the last fucking 3 months, Netflix won its own little victory in the form of a $2.8 billion breakup fee, and Ben Affleck's stealth invention is the beneficiary of that sum. See, that's what I was going to say. I'm glad they put that in there. While also bounding into comments, a lot of the guys here, I actually know them. And I was about to say, Netflix didn't lose. They put it in a bid and still got money without putting any money in. So They didn't lose shit. Just days after being forced out of the merger deal, Netflix has paid a reported $600 million to buy the little-known AI company so they can have full rights to it. The Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice star, we're just talking about Ben Affleck, quietly started the AI company in 2022 with a focus on post-production editing. The deal, which is the second largest in Netflix's history, sees Affleck join the streamer as an advisor, while the interpositive AI staff are integrated into Netflix. Go ahead, take it away.
Just didn't know he had anything to do with the world of AI. But then again, I guess I'm trying to think. I haven't seen him doing a lot of stuff in movies lately either. Now, granted, I could just be totally ignorant, but I don't remember anything recent.
All right, I'll go on record saying this. Ben Affleck is a mouth breather, but the nigger is smart. You've seen that in his entire career. He makes smart business moves. Yeah, he fucks the hottest bitches, but he is a mouth breather. But yeah, this is one of his investments that paid off huge. We also know he's a good writer and he's a good director. Go ahead, guys. Whatever you want to say it.
I'm thinking. It's hard.
I think I can see the smoke coming out of your head. I assume that comes from your brain.
John, it's not
Probably.
hard. It's not hard.
Well, that's not hard right now. I mean, it's like too many guys. So, which tells me I'm not gay, fortunately. But
oh, too many guys. So if it was just one guy, you would be rock hard.
No.
Okay, I get it. You're a one man kind of man.
Like you and Lex.
I'm not doubting anything. It's like, hey, I can get hard. Like you can't get hard. How did we start this on Twitter, Lex? It's the dumbest shit in the world. somehow now you're my betrothed, and I was hyped for
congratulations if I had said it, but yeah, I forgot to congratulate y'all.
You don't sound very gracious or grateful. It's kind of hurtful, really, how unsupportive you're being right now.
It's very hurtful when I don't spit on it first. Okay, I'm sorry.
Glad that you people can't see my face, but there are some moments when I want you to know I look directly into the camera with hatred.
His face looks like a Picasso with all the anyway.
Well, he wanted to spread the truth while I was spreading this semen.
It looks like a splatter. Fun with finger painting.
Okay, we have to stop. Let's stop. It's jokes, but we're alive.
I don't know. If you were here, you might debate that last point.
Negative. You probably have a hairy asshole, so that's an immediate turn off, and my woman doesn't. Okay, let's stop.
You'll have to get over that with the betrothal.
We need to stop talking about this. Back to this. And look, Sin shows up right when we're talking about gay sex. I have something to say. I'm assuming you meant something to say regarding. Sin, do I have to read this out loud? That ties in with our conversation a few weeks back.
For the record, I have no idea what Sin is talking about, and it definitely doesn't sound like a conversation I was ever part of or would ever have.
You were actually on the stream. Sin, say whatever you want.
That sounds fake. Never happened.
What?
Huh?
No, she's a woman. She can say whatever she wants. Regarding
Ooh, you almost got me there. That was good. That was clever. I like that.
what the fuck are you talking about?
He doesn't know.
Why do we always get to this point? This is just how guys are.
Because
We started this way when we were 8 years old. And then Sin comes in and she's just like, I want to put oil on the fire. Why do I always I don't well, I do no, I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't make that joke. John, you can, I can't. You already know the joke.
I have no idea he's talking about, Sin, but the answer is because the conversations are always like
that's
this.
what she said.
It's a 4-letter word. I can't make that joke.
4-letter word.
You're expecting him to know how to spell?
Yeah, no, I
Nick,
actually am like that. When I'm taken, I don't make any sexual jokes towards other women.
He's
even if
he's
we're like
he's up to
joking,
3
hold
4-letter
on.
words now.
Shut the fuck up, nigger.
That's not a 4-letter word.
I know it's not, but I'm serious. Like, I want everybody to know. When I'm taken, I'll be nice to you, but I'm not making jokes, even flirty jokes. Like, no, I'm off the grid. You're just a friend.
That's flirting with me
all
this
you
entire
are.
stream.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Ooh.
You get back underneath the bed. We're getting married in 2 days.
That is actually how
domestics. We got domestics going now.
Oh, I never thought
tickle.
we would have after all these shows. This is not how I thought the domestics would be.
He didn't see it coming.
Well, that was the joke that I didn't want to say because Sin is married and I'm taken. I'm taken by 2 people, apparently. One's a man, one's a woman. I guess we're like Mormon or Jehovah's, whatever the fuck Jehovah's Witnesses do.
Oh, no. He still got to look into the hair removal products for his butthole, but they'll get over it.
Well, Nair's going to burn for a little bit, but it will actually work if you do it the right way and you use soft water, not hard water.
Hard.
I find it concerning.
He wears short shorts.
How many streams there are on YouTube of other people than myself talking about my butt. I just
why do you present
your
it?
ass is his now.
Why do you present it so much?
Gifted.
We have a fucking article to go through. How the fuck do we get down this way?
I don't know. I would love to have a show where we don't talk about my butt, but I don't think John can make it a show without bringing it up.
So anyway,
so you're saying I bring it up for you? I do. I was like, damn sexy man, but damn.
John is having the time of his life at I keep wanting to call it Comic-Con, but it's MegaCon. And we are just grateful that he's here because we didn't expect anybody to show up. I thought it was just going to be him. Yes, we're a team. When I say we as a team, I mean Miss Malty and I, and then she got tired. And then you decided that you wanted to get married. So I was like, okay, no, now you and I are a team. Either way, we've got teams.
The record will show if you go on Twitter and look at where this all started. I just asked a question. We're getting married. And his response was, "Don't fight it," and that was it. There was no point where I agreed to anything.
I believe the Lex
it was
a whore.
But then again, you liked it, and then you I didn't change your name, brother. You said Lex the Betrothed.
Oh, on the show. I was
Oops.
like,
Oops,
I was like,
motherfucking oops. Anyway, let's go through this article a little bit.
He did it again.
According to Bloomberg, the initial amount paid by Netflix might be lower, with the rest of the payments being attached to certain performance targets. Even so, the purchase, which came out of the blue, has sparked lots of concern over where Hollywood really stands with AI. Now, here's a question that I have, and here's a little pontification. Is it something like Bitcoin, like one of the first ones, and you just put a gamble on it, and they just have so much money that if it actually like blows up, well, then that's gonna skyrocket. But they have that much money.
This whole thing with people, I don't understand a lot of the people who talk about AI and get like really super bent out of shape about it. Like I understand to some extent, it's like, yeah, you don't want to completely remove the human element, but learning how to use AI is a skill, and I don't really care if people are using AI if they're using it well. The reason why Hollywood cares about this is because they don't want the talentless hacks to lose their jobs. Like they don't care about the quality. They care about who's making it, because the artist is way more important than the art to them, which I think is backwards, by the way. Like, I think a real artist or someone who like makes things, like they want that to be what people focus on, not the fact that they made it. They want someone to see something spectacular. And then you get Hollywood now, and it's like, they don't want you to see something spectacular. They want you to see them making something, and that's it. So, and that's, I find that to be, as they say, ass backwards.
I agree with you, brother. I agree with you 100%. Well, maybe 95%. I think what Hollywood, they're pissing their pants. They're shortening their drawers about, oh my goodness, we did all this stuff for, DEI hires, and we did the stuff for an agenda, even though they weren't the best hires for the job. And people have noticed, the customers who give us money, who, keep rotating the jobs, they have noticed that we are fucking shit. Well, here's AI coming in, and then all a couple of randoms on the internet have to do is type in a few code words, and boom, it's better. It looks better. It works better than the shit that y'all been working 4 months on.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You kind of deserve it.
I think to shout out.
By the way, yeah. Wait, Cole Hauser's here?
No, I was gonna say shout out to Cole Hauser, because on a number of his Star Wars shows, we've been watching these AI generated Star Wars videos put out by channels like Skywalker Stories and whatnot. And what they're doing is they're taking stuff from some of the EU, the books of the EU, and having that get adapted into like a Star Wars film. So like they've done a bunch of things involving Count Dooku and Jango Fett, and they're great. And it's genuinely fun to watch. And you're getting invested, you're getting intrigued. We've been like, and Hollywood, what this does, let's be as blunt about it as possible, is just, we're demystifying Hollywood. And the moment you demystify something, it loses your interest. You like what's mysterious. But Hollywood is they're just all exposed as being what they are. Once they are so exposed, no one wants to see them. But two, or B, I should say, the thing with like the AI is it makes anybody an artist. There's no longer this exclusive, restrictive, or elitism left. What happens now is, hey, are you really passionate about this franchise that in modern times has kind of gone terribly, but that you love and you know there's great stuff. Well, with some clever phrasing and other inputs, you can adapt the stories that you love so much better than Hollywood can. Now
Okay,
what?
so sorry, finish first.
Nope, that was it.
Let me remember demystifying Hollywood. Okay, so I want to say hello to Orb, and he had a point.
Orb.
So that's why nobody in Hollywood can't write a story to save their lives.
Because it's about them, not the story. I assume that's what he means.
And well, yes, I assume that as well. Orb, you are free. Saw you briefly on Beardo. She enjoyed that. You were there yesterday?
Yeah, I was at the meetup yesterday.
Okay, so demystifying Hollywood. I halfway agree with both of you, but here's the thing is that Hollywood has changed. Hollywood has changed.
Oh, it has.
You know, over decades and decades, Hollywood has changed. What used to be kosher for them is now no longer. And then but I feel like back in the day, they didn't push their agenda on anything. They just made films. Like you saw all kinds of shit coming out. It was just artistry. Nowadays, everything has to have an undertow. I mean, you saw what is it? It's not Paramount Pictures. Is it Columbia? They completely went bankrupt. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Orb. Yeah, I
And just like that, Lex is on the bottom again. He's awfully quiet.
Yeah, he's still gay.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Bruh. Okay, number one pet peeve. When you're allowed to speak, obviously everyone's allowed to speak, and then I'm in the middle of a thought and you interrupt it, I get upset. I'm not mad at you, okay? Same thing with her. I'm not mad. It's just don't interrupt people. Gee whiz, did you have parents?
Um,
So I basically saw that if they had followed the story and not
shut up, Scott.
you know I just did it. You know I just did it. I asked you a question and then interrupted you. Bro, it's all love here. It's all gonna be love in the bedroom later on.
Speaking of, I actually think this is a good point. Frankly, no one cared that Halle Bailey was playing Ariel. They cared that they were so proud and making a thing about the fact that Halle Bailey played Ariel.
True.
No one cared. Like, if they had just done that and not said anything else about it, you would have had 10 people bitch about it on Twitter, and then that would have been the end of it. But no, they
honestly,
wanted to
hold on
make it
one
a
second.
thing.
1 second. I would have cared because black people can't swim. So go ahead with the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yes, but perhaps the mythical mermaid could. And again, it wasn't like some sort of racist, angry crowd thing that roasted Halle Bailey, that decision, or any of that. No, what happened was Hollywood decided that was like gonna be the focus, and then people got annoyed that it was being shoved in their face. That's what happened.
There is a portion of that I agree with, and you know what you just said. I do not disagree with. I do think there's more to it than that, but Oh, I already highlighted that. Wait, I actually told Jeremy today, Jerbear, that he's not gay. And he saw it and giggled. Wait, hold on. Okay, I just got completely.
Yeah.
Lex, half of what you're saying is absolutely. It's not even absolutely true, as I agree with you, whenever it comes to that. You could have made the mermaid black, Little Mermaid. You could have made Ariel black. There was no need to, though. There was absolutely no need. And then as soon as you started touting it, especially around the time where the DEI hires are coming in, and you start seeing it everywhere, and you're just like, well, people, the internet is going to go in there and just be like, well, at those depths of the water, they wouldn't have enough melanin to have that skin. Yes, you could make the thing where like she comes up to the surface against King Triton's laws and everything like that. But wait, now he has melanin, which means he goes up to the surface to get some sunlight, and then people start over analyzing everything. It's like, just keep it the fucking way it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with what Sin is saying there. She said
the casting of her as Ariel audio was the start of what I recognize the blatant attempt to race/sex swap. Wait, sex swap?
Well,
they did make the albatross into a girl, Aquafina, Squawquafina. So that makes sense. 15 to 20 years ago, it would have been a non-issue, not anymore. That I agree with that. Okay, Lex, you go first. Because I can talk
I agree with that
comment for a long time.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, again, 15 to 20 years ago, it wouldn't have been an issue because it wasn't a thing that was happening a ton, and it wasn't the thing that was like they were making a point of. I kind of think
it was just a gaffe. It was okay. I'm sorry, I have to interject. Like a fucking Englishman. We're just having a gaffe. It's just a fucking joke. It's just like, oh, let's be goofy. Oh, okay. It's still the same, but the story remained true. You just had different people playing it. You remember The Wizard of Oz with Michael fucking Jackson in it? It's like, yeah, we're just having fun, but it's still the same, structure of The Wizard of Oz. We don't do that anymore. Well, they don't do that anymore.
I think
that's why everyone got pissed off, and it was like, well, our selling point is that black people need this, and then we have to have a Muslim this. It's like, these are our beloved IPs. Like, just don't even remake them in the first place. Like, no, because people know these things, so we're going to remake them, and we're going to remake them in our image, and we'll make them money. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm sorry, Lex, go.
Are
you farting? Who's farting?
I feel like I got lost along the way.
He got lost in your eyes. It's okay. It's only natural you get lost in your betrothed's eyes. It's all right.
We are betrothed, but I don't want Lex to lose his train of thought.
I guess really kind of my point really was just that, I compare it to plays, like the world of musical and plays and opera and stage adaptation. Like all those types of things, it matters a whole lot less. Does the person look exactly right? It's like no one really cares if they can put on a good show as a character. And I feel like there was a time when Hollywood could have chosen to go that way, and none of the race swaps would matter. But because it became such like a thing that happened, not just because meritocracy were looking for the best actor, like it is in the world of stage stuff, it's like we have chosen to make this character who's a man a woman. We've chosen to make this character who is in canon in every depiction ever described as being white, black. It's just like, okay, now you've made it a thing, like that. You've made that the focus, that the point, and people don't want that to be the focus or the point. Ew, gross.
I agree with you, man. I do.
Yeah, yes.
What is
Sin
that?
also right.
And if you don't like what we did, you're racist or sexist or homophobic. Sin, actually, I'm pretty sure it was earlier we had to talk. Well, we didn't have to. I chose to talk about Charlie Kirk and the death of Robert Mueller. So we talked about that. About how everything is labeled a certain way just because you disagree with it in your head. We did talk about that literally at the beginning of the stream. That was one of the first topics. I'm obviously okay. I don't want you to think that I'm not talking down to you. Okay. It's just, no, I have to apologize because everyone thinks that I'm out to kill everybody and people don't understand. Look, Sin knows that she's cool. I know. I over apologize because I've been told so many times, like, you look like you want to kill somebody. It's like, well, yeah, well, I have. And then, yeah, you look at your anger all the time. It's like, I'm actually not. I just have resting bitch face. I also have Indian, not red dot, red skin, Indian face. Like, yeah, we look angry all the time. I'm not. So there's my apology without apologizing. I don't know. I'm going too far. Go ahead. What the fuck you want to say?
Just
what are
more agreeing with Sin of the but honestly, Sin, they use those things like if you don't like what we did, it means you're an istorophobe or whatever. But that's just an excuse to make yourself uncriticizable. That's all that is. It's like, oh, if you dislike it, it means that you're actually evil. It's like, cool. So, on the one hand, if I dislike this thing you've chosen to do that makes me bad, I don't think so. But
can y'all talk for a second amongst yourselves before I hit the mute button?
Oh no.
So, how we doing, chat?
John, what games have you been playing lately?
Shit. Honestly, I can't remember. Yeah, it's been so long since I played. I think there for a while I was trying to get into Deep Rock Galactic. Picked it up on sale.
Oh, I thought that you were a regular gamer.
I usually am until the YouTube stuff, but here lately, I think right for MegaCon, I've been so slammed with work and everything, and then doing the whole AI music thing, which I hadn't really done in the past 2 weeks. I'll probably hit that hard once I get back, but I hadn't done much gaming here. It's been maybe 3 weeks now, I think, maybe a month.
What is he doing? You just put in eye drops, so.
You never saw it coming.
That is the second time you've made that joke, and it wasn't funny, either of them.
It's all right.
Oh, he's got to be able to hear us.
We just talk so much shit about him right now. Hey, I'll tell you that Malty's a great guy. Like, he's definitely
big fan.
Yeah, big fan.
Shut up, bitch.
Wow. Someone's coming back hostile.
He's gangry right now.
By the way, I can read nothing because I just put these eye drop gel
Yeah, we
in my
watched.
eye.
That's
Yeah,
for
yeah,
some
but they're
reason.
fucking gel, so it's not
He-
like they just like go away.
Gel.
He likes the gel in his eyes.
Nigga, I just got glasses and I'm still fucking adjusting to them. So never had them in my life. Never had contacts in my life. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm about to smash your head into the pillow.
Somebody get this man a Snickers.
Is Sin? Oh shit, I can't even read that. Is Sin leaving? Got
Yes.
to tune in. Early morning. Have a great rest of your shame. We are leaving, Sin. We're back to pray, actually.
Oh yeah, 2.5 hours.
Take
It is
care.
about that time.
Yes, it is about that time. I didn't. Holy fuck.
Yeah, are you good?
Well, the gel has to go behind my eyeballs, so look, I'm learning. I've had 20/20 vision my entire life.
He's leering.
I wasn't criticizing you.
No, babe. I'm not saying that you were. No, it's not that. It's just oh goodness gracious. It just takes a bit. Okay.
Shut up.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. All right, Sin has passed away.
Has left the chat.
into that gentle, calm night. Yes, it's the time of the stream where we're just going to pray. If you guys don't know, anybody new to the stream or anybody lurking and watching, this is the time where we pray. We are Christians. It's okay if you're not. We still invite you to the table. Lex is a Catholic. I'm a Protestant. Don't know what John is. He can say whatever he wants at any time. But you are welcome to come pray with us. And this is the point where we, just ask the Lord for help with whatever's going on in your life. So you have any unspoken requests, that's okay. And if you have spoken requests, you can leave those in the chat and Lex will pray for him. He normally leads our prayers. Lutheran. Yep. We got a Lutheran. That's how Miss Malty was brought up. She was raised as a Lutheran. I don't like to say that I'm a denomination, but we attend a Methodist church. But she was brought up Lutheran. She has told that many times. I just don't know if you've been there. Anyway, be glad you're not close to Gary like I seem to be glad. What? Anyway, I don't see any unspoken requests, so Lex, you can take away at any time.
Very good.
We love God.
As always, it's good to take a moment to pause. Be aware of the many ways that God has blessed you today. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the many gifts, the many blessings that you have given us. Thank you for the ways that you have shown us your love through those who love us. Thank you also for the ways you've shown us your love in ways that we have missed, moments that we have taken for granted or not recognized you. Give us the grace we need to see you more, to know you more, so that everything we do can be for your glory and in response to your grace. In a special way, we pray for all those who do not have close companions this evening. Show them your love through friendships and good dynamics anchored in yourself. For these things and for the intentions that are said silently within our hearts, we pray and we ask in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Do we lose Lex?
Nope.
Did you say amen?
I was waiting to see if anybody had anything else to add. If not,
I wasn't looking.
then amen. And thank God.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yeah, guys. Like I know I have to, because I don't know who's lurking in every chat, so it's not that I have to say it, but I choose to say it every single time that you are welcome at the table, just like Jesus said you're welcome at the table. We love you. Jesus Christ loves you. You're always welcome here. You're welcome to have fun. And then sometimes we get on each other's nerves and we kind of cross some boundaries. John.
Also John.
Also me. I say some wild shit sometimes. But we pray at the end. So we all come together in that way. Because words, there's one thing that we were going to talk about tonight, but we didn't get to it. Words only have the meaning that you give to them.
JK, sometimes.
I almost spit that up. Sometimes what? Which part?
There are those who would allege that some potentially insensitive things have been said on this show.
Oh yeah, all the time. Well, what I mean is, like, sometimes it can, like, hurt your feelings. And sometimes you can get offended. But who gives the words the power? Who gives the syllables and vowels and consonants the power? You do. As long as you're not taking the Lord's name in vain, you are welcome on this channel. And we all come together as brothers and sisters, hopefully in Christ. But even if you're not, you can always come in. We'll talk to you. Saying wild shit. That's a quote.
Yeah.
What is Orb saying? Now I lay me down a bag of peanuts all by my feet. If I should die before I wake, give them to my brother Jake.
I can't tell if that's a poem or a Jody, but I dislike it both ways.
Yeah.
Shut up, John.
That's not what I heard, but anyway.
I just said, shut up, John.
Beautiful, Orb. And on that, anybody need to plug anything? I know you need to plug some stuff. Just like I'm going to plug you later.
Well, before that, chat, you should.
He admitted it. He admitted it.
You should tune in tomorrow to Isaac's channel, where we'll be. I'll be on the Golden Age podcast, and if you've accidentally subscribed to John Ambler or followed him on Twitter, please take this moment to go correct that and undo that as fast as possible. Thank you.
Obviously, John, you're next. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, usually when I'm not away, you'll find me in chat, being a model citizen and whatnot. You know, you find me on Instagram.
Being a moderator citizen.
Yeah, being a mod on a few channels. And then you also find my AI music on my channel, which I haven't done in a couple of weeks, but I'll probably hit it hard once I get back from MegaCon and everything. Hoping to get some stuff done by the summer or whatnot, all the production and all that. So that's pretty much all I got.
Nice. So you don't get any pussy, because I'm getting... Oh, I shouldn't say that. It was gonna be a joke about Lex.
I know it was.
I know. I just felt like that was a little bit too dirty. You should wash up first.
I was about to say I have really good hygiene actually, and now I'm really pissed.
He feels
All
dirty.
of you go away.
There are certain jokes that I think would be funny in my head, and then I start to say them, and I'm just like, that's disrespectful. Don't even say that.
That's
So
literally everything that John Ambler ever says.
on that, oh shit, that's gonna look really bad.
That's what she said.
I was gonna do this just to salute everybody.
Oh shit!
That was gonna look really bad. I was just trying to say goodbye to everybody.
Everyone likes the Roman salute. Anyway,
if you ever hear Rock Hudson, I know who Rock Hudson is. He turned out to be a faggot because my grandmama almost named my dad Rock after Rock Hudson. I didn't hear his eulogy though.
Don't know who Rock Hudson is.
He was a rock and roll back in that day. Like
yeah, well, joke's on you, Orb. I'm still here.
That's us. You was stuck to my pussy. You still be alive with us, or you still be with us. Well, damn. I feel like that needs like a pinky, like a Kermit pinky.
I don't know what that means, John. I don't want
to. It's base as hell. It's Kermit the Frog. Whenever he's drinking wine, he just puts the pinky up. Oh, you can't see it. When he's just like drinking something and he puts the pinky up, it's like, got your ass. I remember him from McMillan and Wife. How the fuck old are you? I have never even heard of that.
you can't just ask that.
I can, because Just JK has been one of my mods since basically the beginning.
He was there when it was written.
Yes, just like Moses. Just JK, you need to...
Didn't even answer the question.
He didn't answer the question. You have to change your screen name to Moses. Because of John Ambler. Oh my gosh. We could sit here and like guffaw and talk about shit all night. That show came out way before I was born. Well, yeah, but nobody the fuck knows about it. I mean, Half Gun Will Travel came out way before I came. Also, Star Trek, way before I was born. So maybe I should give it a gander. McMillan and Wife.
I can see what you're thinking, John, and I hate you.
Orb says it was on repeat for years, and Orb is fucking old as shit. He's about as old as me. He saw it as a kid, and he's 87 years old. So, like, goodness gracious. I'm just kidding, guys.
Allegedly.
Oh, we can... This chair's about to break. But I think it's hilarious. It would be hilarious if I pulled an Alan Ing.
Oh, I would laugh. Also, we used to call John Ambler Methuselah back in the day, but he changed his name to something way more boring.
Yeah, his real name?
Usually it's Daddy, but...
I'm waiting for Lex to respond because I'm daddy now to Lex. So we're going to fight. And trust me, nigga, I'm going to win.
Oh, you could have that. Harry.
No, I don't care. I'll just fight you just because. I will protect my Lex. Okay.
Um,
I have to read the channel. Come on, get it right. Not old as shit. Old as petrified shit. Old Renaissance Boomer,
we stand corrected.
You probably knew the original pastor, John Edwards. Fire and Brimstone. I know Lex gets that.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at how hyper specific that is. All right, I think it's
hyper specific. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
He's using them big words. He's been reading, obviously.
If you ever have the chance, check out the old Ellery Queen. Oh, I actually do know about that show. Yep. I actually do know about that show, and I've seen it when I was little. Also, watch Faulty Towers. It's spelled Fawlty. I know it's a British show, but
oh no.
What? I don't know what.
The British.
Yeah, they have horrible dental care. When you know that you could just buy a tube of toothpaste, it's called AIM, AIM. So you aim for your gums and your teeth.
Aim it right in your mouth.
And it's $1.29 at your local supermarket, and has the exact same amount of fluoride and all the other cleaning products as Crest, which is 3 times the cost. Wash your teeth. You gotta wash your ass if you must. You gotta brush your teeth if you must. You gotta comb your hair if you must, or else you get funky.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I just went into that. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien. He's a famous rapper. But he literally talks about, like, brush your fucking teeth. You can do it for cheap. You don't need.
Sometimes people need to be reminded of some of the basics.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. What were you saying, bitch?
Can I go to bed now? I want to go to bed.
You can you can go to bed wherever you want. Just make sure you're face down, or I'll turn you that way.
If I wanted your opinion, I would have pulled my dick out of your mouth.
Oh my goodness. I wasn't even going that far. I was going to leave it a little bit more like, use your imagination. You went that far.
You left it wide open.
Yeah, he did. Well, actually, you did, and then I'm getting sloppy seconds.
Great. So I'm now incredibly grossed out. Can I go to bed now?
I actually love Lex. He's like such a good friend.
Yeah.
Yes, we should end it. Golly, all this happened after a prayer. We're terrible, and we are in need of Christ's salvation. And in saying that, before we make more jokes, it's okay to make jokes, just don't take the Lord's name in vain. That is the only rule that we have on this channel. This is Malty from Mouth of Malty. This is John Ambler. You have plugged everything you want. Lex, the betrothed, over here. Yeah, we're getting married. We're getting gay married. And we will see you later.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.